Imagine this for a moment. You've spent your entire life, every single day, meticulously building a magnificent house made of pure light. Every corner is bright, every surface gleams, and there isn't a single shadow to be found. But as you stand in the middle of this perfect creation, you realize you're shivering, freezing to the bone. Why? Because you've refused to go down into the basement and light the fire, afraid of the soot, the mess, the darkness down there. This is the life many of us lead, constantly striving to be good, to be perfect. We police our house of light, our public persona, our achievements, our good deeds while actively ignoring the basement. This is what the brilliant psychologist Carl Jung called the shadow. The shadow isn't evil. It's simply the part of ourselves we've disowned. The parts we've been taught are unacceptable, weak, or embarrassing. It's our anger, our envy, our insecurities, our raw, untamed desires. We spend so much energy pushing these things down, pretending they don't exist. We think that by focusing only on the light, we can become a beacon of perfection. But Jung warned that this pursuit doesn't lead to enlightenment. It leads to what he called a painful constriction and internal distortion. By denying half of who we are, we live a half-life. We become brittle, inauthentic, and haunted by the very things we're trying to escape. That feeling of being a fraud, that nagging anxiety that you're not good enough, that's your shadow knocking on the basement door, begging to be let in. When you ignore the shadow, it doesn't just go away. It festers. It projects itself onto others. Suddenly, you find yourself intensely irritated by a coworker's arrogance, or judging a friend's choices, or getting into arguments over things that seem trivial. Often, what we co-stand in others is a reflection of a part of ourselves we refuse to see. The basement door is rattling, and the house of light is starting to feel less like a sanctuary and more like a prison. So what's the alternative? Do we just let the darkness take over? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The goal isn't to become the shadow, but to integrate it. This is the journey from trying to be good to striving to be whole. Wholeness is about having the courage to walk down into that basement, not with a fire extinguisher, but with a lantern. It's about looking at what's down there with curiosity and compassion, not judgment. This process is called shadow work. It means asking yourself, what parts of me have I been hiding? What emotions do I label as bad? What do I secretly long for that I'm too ashamed to admit? It's about acknowledging that yes, you feel envy sometimes. Yes, you get angry. Yes, you have selfish thoughts. And that's okay. It's part of the human experience. When you can sit with these parts of yourself, you take away their power to control you from the shadows. You reclaim your energy. Think about it. The most compelling characters in stories, the most inspiring leaders in history, are never the one-dimensional, perfectly good ones. They are the ones who have wrestled with their demons and integrated them. They are complex, nuanced, and powerful because they are whole. Their strength doesn't come from being flawless. It comes from their ability to hold both light and darkness within themselves. This leads us to the final, beautiful revelation. True power, true authenticity, isn't found in eliminating your darkness. It's found in what Jung called the sacred marriage of light and dark. This is where you realize that the fire in the basement wasn't a threat. It was the source of heat for the entire house. The very things you once hid in shame are often the source of your greatest power. Your hidden anger can become a powerful fuel for justice. Your deep-seated vulnerability can become the wellspring of profound empathy. Your secret ambitions can become the engine for incredible creation. Wholeness is the ultimate act of self. It's about embracing every single piece of yourself, the brilliant, the messy, the sacred, and the scared. It's about realizing you were never meant to live in a cold, sterile house of light. You were meant to live in a warm, vibrant, fully lit home, heated by the very fire you were once afraid of. So stop trying to be good. Start the brave, beautiful, and life-changing journey of becoming whole. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more journeys into the heart of what it means to be human. See you next time.